So this one is for our grammar. We're going to learn nouns ending with apostrophe S. Sorry, I don't want to mess up what I just wrote. Nouns ending with apostrophe S, and those are also called possessive nouns. It means ownership. You have ownership of the noun after your name, or whoever's name has ownership of the noun after your name. So it says some nouns show that a person or animal owns or has something. When a noun names one person or animal, add an apostrophe and S to that noun to show ownership. So they give us the examples of girl's pet, Sam's hamster, owl's wing. So we know there's going to be an apostrophe S if there are two nouns together in a sentence. So this doesn't mean that you put an apostrophe with every letter or every word that ends with an S. Okay, that doesn't mean everything that ends with an S is a possessive noun. There has to be a noun after that noun for it to be a possessive noun and get an apostrophe S with it. So let's look at the speak up. It says, tell what to add to each noun in parentheses to make it correctly show ownership, and read each pair of nouns. So each noun, we have bird and cage, two nouns. So the bird is going to have an apostrophe S added to it, bird's cage. Owl beak, two nouns together. So owl will have an apostrophe S added to that, owl's beak. Sarah puppy, two nouns. Pronoun is also a noun, proper noun is also a noun, so is a pronoun. So it's Sarah's puppy, so we'll have an apostrophe S after the Sarah. And dog nose, two noun together, so we'll have an apostrophe S after dog for dog's nose. So now we're going to write each one correctly, write each noun correctly. So I have made little lines so that we can practice how to write apostrophes. Apostrophes are not slashes. They're not tiny little dots. They are commas at the top of the word. The bottom of the apostrophe should reach the top of the letters of the word it is an apostrophe for. So let's do the example. It says, dog leash, two nouns together. So dog is going to have an apostrophe S. So let's write dog's leash. Okay. So I have dog's leash. Well, I didn't write the S yet. So my apostrophe is going to be a comma at the top. Okay, it's shaped like a comma. It's not a slash. It's not a little dot. And then you add the S. Do you see how the bottom of the comma is at the top of the lines, or at the top of the letters? Okay, so dog's leash. So let's do the next one. Number one says bird cage. So we're going to write bird's cage. Can anyone tell me what I did wrong? I wrote a slash. That's right. No slashes. We need to have a comma. Bird's cage. Now I'm writing them large because my line is a lot larger than your line would be. So it will start at the top of your line and curve down and end where the other letters start beginning. Okay, so let's do number two. Sarah puppy will become Sarah's puppy. Okay. you can't see it, that's because I just wrote a little dot, okay? That's what I'm talking about. We don't want little dots either. We want an apostrophe, a comma that is up at the top of the line, okay? Usually commas are at the bottom, go below the line. This is at the top. Okay, number 3, owl beak. So it will become owl's beak. I think I did this one right. What do you think? Do you see a pattern going here? There we go. Ah, wait a minute. That's not an apostrophe, is that? No, that's a backward C. We don't make backward C's, okay? It is not a backward C. We need, it's a little better than the dot or the slash, but it's a comma at the top, okay? Starts at the top line and goes to the top of the letters, okay? And the last one we'll do together is dog nose, which will become dog's nose. Okay, wait. Yeah, that one's wrong too, isn't it? You guys are so smart. Okay, so this one is a backwards comma or a comma at the top, but it doesn't reach the bottom or the top of the letters, right? So it needs to be a little bit bigger so that I know it's actually for that word, okay? So let's look at the back. The back says, draw a line under the sentence in which each pair with a noun that correctly, draw a line under the sentence in each pair with a noun that correctly shows ownership. So the example is Sue mice are cute. Sue's mice are cute. Which one shows ownership? The one with the apostrophe S. Sue's mice are cute. So you're going to do number 1 and 2 on your own. Draw a line under the one that shows ownership. And then let's look at the proofreading together. And we'll make our corrections. It says we're going to find 4 nouns with mistakes and showing ownership. And then you're going to write it correctly on a separate piece of paper. Please remember to write these on a separate piece of paper correctly. We do it in class. You're going to have to do it here. A lot of you hand this work in, but you don't hand in the corrected paragraph or letter or whatever we're proofreading. You need to do that also, okay? So, ta-da, this is what I've been trying not to mess up. Okay, the best trick was done by Meg's puppy. Do we see anything wrong in that one? Very good, Meg's. Meg's should have, it has the S, but it doesn't have the apostrophe. So with your red pen, make the apostrophe above it, okay? Second sentence, Ben Kitten has the softest fur. Good. Ben should be Ben's kitten because we have Ben and kitten, 2 nouns together, so that means Ben owns the kitten. So make an S with your red pen and the apostrophe. Ben's kitten. Okay. Next sentence. The prize for the biggest pet should go to Marco Dog. Good. We have Marco and dog, 2 nouns together, so Marco should be a possessive noun. So let's add an S to Marco and an apostrophe. Marco's dog. Very good. And the last one, Kim's snake is the longest pet. Well, we have the S, but we don't have the apostrophe for Kim's. So we're going to, with our red pen, add the apostrophe for Kim's. Okay. And then when you're done with number 1 and 2 on this, you're going to rewrite your corrected paragraph or sentences. Rewrite them on a piece of paper. And then you do not need to do the write a paragraph. You don't need to do that. You're going to do page 45 and 46 on a worksheet, and you do not need to do the writing application at the bottom of 46. Okay, have fun with it, and please, no dots, no slashes, no backwards C's. Write a comma, make it big enough so that I know it goes with the word, but not too big that it's inside the word. We don't want it inside the word either. Okay,